Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here, your continued love and support here on Neptune's Child Tarot. For those of you that are new, welcome. You may also want to check out my main tarot channel, Moon Moth Goddess, where I do have a bunch of other pick a card readings posted for you guys. So today's pick a card reading, we are doing what are 3 major blessings that are coming in for you in 2024. Okay, so next year, 2024, what 3 major blessings are coming into your life? Okay, so we do have 3 options for you guys to choose from today. Pile number 1 is going to be the Armadillo with this Jade crystal for pile number 1. 3 major blessings in 2024. So pile 2, you are going to be the polar bear, and that is with this white agate. For pile number 2, the polar bear and the white agate. Pile number 3, you are going to be the platypus, and that is going to be with this cat's eye. For pile number 2, the platypus and the cat's eye. For pile number 3. So 3 major blessings coming in for you 2024. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to meditate on the choices. Timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonated with the Armadillo, this is going to be your reading today. So we're finding out what are 3 major blessings that are coming in for you in 2024. And just to save a little time, I went ahead and shuffled out the cards. Okay. I was going to do it on camera, but I wanted to feel intuitively guided towards which decks I was going to use. And as I was doing that, it was taking too long. So I was like, okay, let me just shuffle them and get them out of the way, and then we'll look at them together. Okay, so I have them kind of split out into first, second, and third. Okay, so we're going to look at the first one. So first of the 3 major blessings happening for you in 2024. Okay, so we've got the flame. The flame, we've got going forward with the flame. Wow, okay, I like this. We've got the Page of Wands, and we also have practice here. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is I'm looking at this flame card here, and it kind of reminds me of the Ace of Wands. And it kind of feels like some type of divine inspiration that is coming to you. And I feel like it is offering you some type of new beginning here, because we have going forward here. And there is this beautiful path that is being illuminated all the way up until this. It kind of looks like the sun is rising to me. Of course, it could be setting depending on how you look at it. But you have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is a very, very beautiful energy. I feel like I'm going to clarify this a little bit more, because I wanted to have like a major arcana come out, but it's the page, it's a court card. So I think I'm going to clarify a little bit more. But I'm feeling that there is this energy of passion, excitement, adventure. And the Page of Wands can definitely be about traveling. Okay, traveling, discovering, exploring. And for those of you especially that have really been wanting to, you know, travel to another country or to move or to, you know, pursue a passion that you've had, that you've been desiring, of something that you've been interested in, it kind of makes me feel like Spirit is really helping you to align your energies to actually make this possible for you. You know, so that there is some type of movement here. There's progress. There is you being able to, I feel like, especially for those of you that have been feeling kind of stagnant, you know, planning something, but then like putting it off. This makes me feel like there's finally going to be some type of clarity. Like, even for those of you that have been like questioning, like, which path am I supposed to take? Am I on the right path? You know, I want to do this new thing and I don't feel like it's time yet. I feel like Spirit is kind of really opening doors for you here, you know? And I feel like with the energy of practice here, some of you may have been really trying to, you know, get ready for this. I don't know. This kind of makes me feel that maybe some of you have been, I mean, because literally they look like they're doing exercising or doing yoga or something. So maybe some of you have been wanting to kind of maybe take care of your body, or to maybe teach or take some kind of a class or something that you were passionate about. So this really looks to me like you're having the opportunity here to be able to pursue some type of dream, some type of goal. So like I said, I really wanted to have a major arcana here. So I'm going to see if Spirit will give us a little bit more information as far as what this is. But for some of you, that might be enough, you know, like finally being able to do something or to travel if you've been thinking about it, planning for it, you know. So let's see here. Let's tell us a little bit more about pile number one's first major blessing. We've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Seven of Swords, I feel like in this case is talking about like when your mind is kind of scattered. It's all over the place. You have many different ideas, you know, trying to come up with some type of a plan. So it makes me feel like there is this confidence that kind of comes to you with, you know, getting yourself, I feel like, feeling kind of like this sense of, I don't know if I want to say urgency, but instead of feeling insecure or nervous or anxious to do something, it's finally like you just go for it. Okay, let's see. What else, Spirit? Can you tell us about this? We've got the Three of Wands. This is something with the Three of Wands energy here, something that you've been waiting for, something that you've been anticipating. And I feel like for many of you, this is going to be happening very quickly. It makes me feel like it may be happening right after the new year, especially for those of you that are watching this reading when I post it. Okay. Some of you, it might even be right around the I feel like the first part of the year. I feel for some of you, this might be something that does happen during Aquarius season for some of you. Okay. Some of you, it might be Aries season. Okay. The Three of Wands is also about looking out into the distance, planning, foresight. So this makes me feel like this is something that you've been wanting, something that you've been planning. You know, we have practice here. So it makes me feel like you're like your soul's ready for it. Let's see if we can get something else here. What else, Spirit? This major blessing that's coming in, this first major blessing coming in for pile number one. It's adventure. The Page of Wands is all about adventure. There we go. We've got the Emperor here. That is the major arcana. The Emperor is all about strategy, planning, and taking decisive action towards something. It's also feeling a lot more grounded, a lot more stable. Yeah, definitely more stable here. This is Aries energy. But yeah, I'm feeling with this energy here that there's definitely movement, progress, stability. And maybe this means that you are feeling far more secure, you know, within yourself, because the Emperor is also masculine energy. So if you're someone who's been feeling a little bit unsure, uncertain, you know, about doing something, then I feel like this is you really feeling a lot more disciplined, right? There is a lot of clarity, I feel like, that's coming in for you, that's helping you to lead you on your path. Especially for those of you, like I said, that have been questioning, what is my purpose? What direction am I supposed to go? Should I do this? Should I do that? It's like Spirit's kind of giving you this breakthrough, this clarity. And I feel like you've been waiting for this. You've been anticipating it. You're like, when is Spirit going to give me this direction? When am I going to see where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do? To me, this blessing is you finally having this clarity on what path to take, or that kind of like doors are opening for you. Okay? In a sense here. Okay? So let's look at what this second blessing is that's coming in for you. I'm going to put these over here. And put that up there, and let's see what the second one is. Hopefully there's a major arcana in here. That we've got the medallion. Wow. Okay. We have Earth. The Five of Wands. Wow. Wow, wow. Okay. So this second blessing here, look at this. We've got success here, and we've got the medallion, which literally looks like there's some type of achievement here. It kind of, even though we have the Five of Wands here, this kind of gives me like the Six of Wands energy. So it makes me feel here, and I'm kind of getting, especially for those of you that work like entrepreneurship, what else do I want to say? Like maybe even those of you that have like YouTube channels, or social media, some type of online presence. This makes me feel that there is a lot of hard work, a lot of very competitive energy, you know, because the Five of Wands is definitely about challenge, and it's about competition. And it could even be like, this is something that you'd go through at work, like in your office environment or whatever your job is. But this makes me feel like there is some type of recognition for you here. And those of you, like I said, that have some type of an online presence or a business here, it makes me feel like you're going to have some type of public or even worldwide or online how do I explain that? Like, kind of like your success. I don't know what other ways to say it. It's kind of like you're finally receiving the recognition that you deserve with whatever this is that you're doing, whether it is entrepreneurship, you know, something that you do online, literally, because we have Earth here. Maybe it's the World Wide Web. But this makes me feel like all of this hard work and all of this competitive fight energy that you have, this passion, right? Because look at that. You've got the fire here, the opportunity to do something. And maybe it's a new project for some of you, a new practice that you have literally. That's interesting. A new practice. Maybe some of you are kind of adding on a new skill or trying something new, doing something new, something that you've been working towards. And it's kind of like it's paying off for you here. You're receiving some type of public success, recognition, reward. This could be a raise. This could be more money. This could be, having more clients. It could be that your name is kind of like out there. People know who you are. It's kind of like famous, in a way. This is a beautiful energy. I'm kind of curious for a little bit more. I want to get, like I said, I want to have a major arcana here, but let's get a little bit more for pile number one's second blessing here. Tell us a little bit more about pile number one's second blessing. Wow. That is beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune is about positive, good luck, good karma, abundance coming in for you. This could be a windfall of fortune, literally fortune here. Money, success, something that is fated for you. Something that is destined for you. Some of you, this is beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune is about things that are happening in our favor. Okay? Especially for those of you that have been struggling, it's kind of like you're finally able to make it past this and able to, I don't know, with the earth here, it even kind of makes me feel like some of you traveling, literally traveling. But either way, there is success here, and I feel like it's bringing in a lot of positive change for you. Like I said, this can be good luck. This can be an increase in your wealth, abundance. This can also be unexpected income here. Okay, unexpected. And I'm also feeling for some of you very well deserved, because there's definitely been a lot that you've been putting a lot of your time and your energy into. Okay. It's you standing out above the rest, And then we have the Knight of Cups energy here too, which is really about you opening yourself up to even new opportunities, right? To create more wealth, more abundance. The Knight of Cups is about opening our intuition up into more opportunities. It's about allowing our heart to lead us, to guide us, And I feel like many of you have like this very fighting spirit, I feel like, about you, that is not wanting to quit, not wanting to give up, even during those times when you're feeling like, I want to. It's like Spirit's kind of showing you by bringing in this change for you that is so powerful, that I feel like it's definitely bringing in a huge, huge success for many of you that chose this pile. And it's I feel like it's hitting in a way that is just so beautiful. Some of you, this could be like an inheritance. Okay, it might be an inheritance for some of you, being able to receive that. And I feel like it really is beyond what your current expectations might be with the level of success that this is actually bringing in for you. There's a lot of honor. There's a lot of recognition here with that medallion. Okay, so it's definitely a very beautiful energy. Okay, So let's look at what the third is here. And let's see if we've got a major arcana here. We've got the Mountain, Illuminate. We've got Strength and Miracles. Wow, you guys, this is so beautiful. You've got miracles here. I want to see what kind. I want to see what kind. But this definitely looks like, I mean, all of this is beautiful. Such beautiful energy. I feel like with the Strength card here, though, too, the Strength card is about literally strength, inner strength, our power, our confidence. This Mountain card kind of reminds me of the Hermit, you know, because there's a guy that's here in the middle of the mountain, right? Looks like he's kind of hiding here. And then there's something that's illuminated here. I want to get a little bit more information on this, actually. What is this miracle? What is this miracle here for pile number 3? With this blessing that's coming in 2024. Tell us a little bit more about pile number 1's miracle that is coming in. Wow, we have Judgment here. This almost makes me feel like this is a very spiritual thing happening for you, pile 3. I'm sorry, pile 1. Something very spiritual for you. Because to me, this is a lot of you doing a lot of inner work here and a lot of healing. And through that, with the Judgment card here, the Judgment card is about answering the call of our soul. It's about renewal, rebirth. It's also about releasing and healing, right? So if you've been really working on your healing journey, Judgment allows us that time, and that's, that allows us that time. I don't even want to say time. Judgment is an opportunity for us to be able to release the energetic burdens that we've been holding on to, you know? And sometimes when we have certain like traumas or certain things that we're holding on to energetically, and we wish, right? I wish this would just go away. I wish I could just heal. I wish I didn't feel like this. All those things that we have. And to me, with the Strength card here, maybe what's being illuminated for you is your inner strength, your inner power, your confidence, and you being able to be kind of like at this place where you are finally in your power. No more thinking about, oh, I can't wait till this happens. I can't wait till that happens. It's like there's something that's shifting within you. Judgment is also about awakening, So some of you, quite literally, there can be you going through, your first awakening. Awakening is something throughout our life that doesn't just happen one time, right? We go through a series of awakenings. And Judgment is that. It is awakening. It is a rebirth. It is about renewal. So what kind of miracle is this, Spirit, for pile number 1 with this major blessing? The Emperor again. Some of you might literally have a father wound, okay, that you're healing. Your masculine energy could be something that's healing here. Something that's coming into alignment for you. Like I said, this feels very spiritual here. Okay, incredibly spiritual. And the other thing that I wanted to say with your armadillo here is that the armadillo is about spiritual protection against people who criticize, who are judgmental, people who cross boundaries. This is your spiritual, your intuition growing stronger to be able to discern which people in your life are truly there because they love you and they care about you. And your intuition being able to tap into those energies of people who are not who they say they are, who do not have your best interest at heart. It's you kind of, I feel like this gift here for you in 2024 is your spiritual gifts improving, okay? Which can definitely happen with awakening here. Some of you might be healing a lot of wounds here surrounding a particular masculine energy. It could be a father wound for some of you. It could be a romantic partner. It can even be healing your own masculine energy. Okay? And I feel like this is definitely leaving you in a place where you're feeling far more confident and powerful within yourself. I feel like there's a lot of things that are being illuminated for you about maybe certain things that need to be released, things coming to the surface so that you're able to feel a sense of renewal within yourself. Okay? Let's see if we can get anything else for this. What is this miracle here? The Sun. This is beautiful. The Sun is an energy of completion, of vitality, of your life force, of, you know, this beautiful radiant energy. This is happiness, joy, abundance, fulfillment, feeling blessed. You know, it's such a beautiful energy that I feel, like I said, I feel more or less this blessing here is spiritual in nature. It feels like there's some type of powerful transformation, like miracle healing, you know, that's taking place for you with being able to lift these burdens that you're carrying. There's a lot of Leo energy here, and Scorpio and Aries. Transformation. Powerful transformation that's leaving you in such a beautiful energy. You know, when you can be free of the things that we hold on to, the pain, the resentment, the anger, and all of these things, we're free, right? We're not carrying around all of that stuff from this lifetime, past lifetimes. It's like there's so much of yourself that you are discovering here. You know, this entire pile feels very spiritual. I feel like those of you that chose this are like my pile of empaths and psychics and intuitives and starseeds and just incredibly spiritual energy that for you, I mean, this is a huge blessing, right? Because you're working on your spiritual path, your light workers and your, you know, shamanic practitioners and Reiki healers and maybe tarot readers. It's like, this is what you want, right? This is this reaching this place of enlightenment, which is what these energies are about. Very connected into your higher self, to source, you know, and I feel like it's why we do what we do, right? Every day we're committed to spirituality and to our practice and to serving others, serving the collective in a way, and it almost makes you want to cry. It's this is profound for you. You know, this is so healing. It's like this is what you work for. You know, why you do what you do, why you work on yourself, why you heal. Because you're wanting to be at this place where, you know, you're doing such powerful things with helping others that it's kind of like, it kind of makes me feel like what is that? Like the wounded healer. Like the wounded healers. You're out healing the world, but it's like, when is it going to happen for you? You know what I'm saying? When is it going to happen for you? And so this is a blessing, is being able to feel and receive that healing yourself and truly finding and living your life with purpose, right? Living in your purpose, which is just, this is so beautiful, so powerful. And I'm seeing the Ace of Cups at the bottom here. And this is about unconditional love. It's about healing. It's about release. It's about your intuition, your creative energy. This is about beautiful opportunities. You know, for many of you, getting your own energy into alignment with the person you're meant to be with. So this is huge for you, pile one. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for you. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile two. So those of you that resonated with the polar bear and the white agate, this is going to be a reading today. So we're finding out what are 3 major blessings happening for you in 2024. And I had to shuffle ahead of time because I tried to do it trying to do it on camera, and it was just taking too long. So I've shuffled out the 3 major blessings. We are going to clarify where needed. I just finished pile number 1. I'm really looking and hoping that the tarot card that has come out is a major arcana. If not, then we will shuffle and get a little bit more information as far something that is a major blessing for you. Okay. So we have Gnosis here, which is a very spiritual energy. We have release. We have, wow, the Empress. Beautiful. And we have fear here. Okay. This is really beautiful. Okay, so the first blessing that I'm seeing here, and I feel like right away, I'm seeing here we have release and fear, okay? And I feel like this is huge for you because we have the Empress here. And the Empress is about divine feminine energy, okay? The Empress is all about unconditional love, beauty, nurturing, fertility, growth, abundance. It could be about pregnancy. Okay. So maybe some of you that have been really wanting to, have a family, this may very well be pregnancy for you. Now that can also, of course, be pregnant with ideas, fertilizing something, growing something. But more or less, I feel like this first blessing here is about you being able to release certain fears, anything that had been blocking your feminine energy here. And why this is important is because if we are wanting to manifest abundance, if we are wanting to manifest love, we need to feel good within ourselves. We need to feel that we are worthy of it. Abundance, love, or whatever this is that we are trying to manifest within our life. If our energy is out of alignment, out of balance, if we're stuck in fears and insecurities and low self-esteem, low self-worth, we're not going to be in that powerful energy of magnetism and attracting certain things. So this to me is this beautiful, powerful energy of you embodying your feminine energy and it being something super powerful for you to fully step into your power. To me, this is you stepping into your balanced feminine energy, okay? So regardless of what gender you are, the feminine energy is something that is necessary for us in order to feel tapped into our intuition, our creative energy, a lot of our confidence, a lot of our power to be able to create, no matter what that is. Okay. And then you also have Gnosis here, which is very much about spirituality, about mysticism, about, for many of you, this can be a very spiritual transformation for you, especially for those of you that are, on the twin flame journey. This is beautiful. Okay. This is beautiful energy. And even if you're not, by you being able to feel this sense of balance within yourself can be life-changing for you in your ability to no longer be held back by any type of self-limiting beliefs, any type of self-sabotaging thoughts or behaviors, insecurities that you have, especially for those of you that have, let's just say, been single, and you've been looking for love, you've been looking for the right partner, and you kind of feel like, why isn't love happening for me? Why haven't I met the right person yet? Right? This can be really helping you to bring your own energy into alignment and helping you to really embody the energy of love. And that is what attracts that genuine love into our life. And for those of you that are already in, committed relationships, I feel like this is important for you because this is also you transforming and changing within inside of yourself. Okay. So this is a very powerful, beautiful energy here. Okay. And the Empress is all, like I said, it's all about manifestation, abundance, fertility, growth, expansion. So this is a very powerful energy, especially for those of you that are wanting to manifest more, more abundance for yourself too. This is you being able to release the fear that you have, maybe say going after that dream career of yours or pursuing a certain passion that you have and being able to put this behind you, right? No longer letting fear kind of hold you back and hold you down and being able to just kind of let this go. Okay. So that to me is a blessing in itself for you to be fully in your feminine energy and your power, balanced feminine energy. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to put these back here. Let's see what the second one is. Second, we'll save that one. Let's see. Wow, we've got the Mentor here. The Mentor, the Sun. We have Escape. Wow, we have Solitude here. Solitude and Escape. And then we have the Sun. This feels very, very spiritual in nature too. Some of you with the energy of the Mentor here, you might have somebody come into your life. Okay? You might have somebody really important come into your life that could be literally taking you under their wing. And this could be a very important connection for you that's really going to help you level up. So this can be in a way like a teacher. Somebody who is very wise, somebody who is very knowledgeable. I feel like somebody who might even be helping you a lot with your healing, and I'm feeling a lot of the messages that have been coming through, I've noticed, even for pile 1, were very spiritual in nature. Okay. So I'm definitely feeling like this blessing here. Those of you that maybe feel like you feel a little bit lost, you're needing maybe a little bit more guidance. Okay. I feel like your polar bear here is also about resting, recharging, hibernation, more opportunities for you to be able to rest and meditate. So this can be a good thing for you to hear. You might be having a blessing of being able to escape. This little boat here looks like it's going to like a little private island here. There's even a boat here. I mean, literally, look at the synchronicity here. Look at that. 2 little boats. And then it looks like there's a little patch. Interesting, though. We've got, looks like a sun over here with a palm tree. And on this side, it's like a moon with a little bit different trees, but it's the same type of energy here. I don't know, maybe some of you are going to be able to kind of go on a little bit of a getaway here, like a retreat, you know? Maybe to like a different, what is that? Like visiting like a different country. You know how sometimes people go on spiritual retreats to like, where do they go? They go to Bali, or they go to, I don't know, where else do people go? I haven't been outside the US other than Mexico. But I feel like this is you being able to kind of have time to go, maybe even like on vacation, you know, which is something that is beautiful. For some of you, this might be time, a blessing of you being able to relax. Maybe for some of you, literally having the opportunity to go on some type of a vacation or a retreat. Like I said, I feel like many of you might be blessed with having somebody important come into your life. That might very well be helping you with your healing, your spiritual path. The sun energy is also this beautiful energy of life force and vitality and abundance. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel like I want to get a little bit more for this, though. Let's see. Tell us a little bit more, Spirit, about... I mean, the sun is also just literally about joy, happiness, you know? And sometimes, you know, we want to feel happy. We want to feel blessed. We want to feel abundant, you know? And you have the Empress there, and the Empress is abundance. So maybe some of you are going to be having the financial means to be able to take time off, to go on vacation, to relax, to, you know, just kind of take time to recuperate or to heal. And like I said, I feel like many of you might be blessed with having some type of a mentor, a spiritual teacher, somebody coming into your life, you know, that is going to share, you know, something with you or guide you or lead you along your path. You know, sometimes we find difficulties with navigating, and sometimes we need that to talk to someone, to be able to, you know, confide in someone, or even to ask questions, so that, you know, somebody that might be a little bit further along their path. And it can be very valuable to us to be able to connect with a soul like that, you know. I know in my own life, I've had some very beautiful connections with people that I've met, you know, and it's just kind of like when I met them, it kind of sparked so much more within me by having a conversation with them and kind of opening my eyes into so much more than I could have thought about on my own, you know. So I feel like this could be something that maybe is very inspiring to you, maybe something that really motivates you to make some powerful change. I feel like even in your own life. And as I say that, I've seen the Fool underneath the deck. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith, exploring, opening yourself up to possibilities, taking some kind of leap of faith. Okay? So let's see a little bit more, Spirit, about pile number 2's blessing here. Judgment. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of very life purpose stuff here. This is rest. This is healing. Yeah, so I'm feeling very much there's this feeling of rejuvenation. Judgment is also about a rebirth here. So it could even be somebody who's helping and guiding you through that. Okay, so yes, be open, I feel like, to meeting people, taking a leap of faith, you know? Like if you get invited to go somewhere, like on a trip or a vacation or something like that, and you're like thinking, should I not go? Should I go? And your intuition is telling you, go. Then I feel like take that, you know, take that and don't hold back, right? Because here again, we've got you releasing fear here. You know, this is you really kind of opening yourself up to, I feel like, some powerful change here. Okay. All right. So let's see what the third one is. Let's see. I'm going to put this up here. Let's see what the third one is for pile number 2. We've got the Hunter, the Knight of Pentacles. We have Compassion. And we also have Pleasure. This almost kind of gives me this energy of, I don't know why, it kind of feels like maybe a romantic kind of energy here. I feel like I want to get a little bit more. Let's see what this, a little bit more, because we don't have a major arcana here. Let's see. Tell us a little bit more, Spirit, about pile number 2's third blessing here. The Fool. Let's get one more. And this, even though this is compassion here, this looks like a little compass. It looks like a compass. And we have Temperance. Interesting. We've got Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I had to take a second to really think about this energy here because, like I said, there's compassion here, but this kind of reminds me of a little compass with helping you kind of navigate in some way. And I'm noticing that there's little hearts here around it, like around this little dial here. And you have pleasure here with these steps that are kind of leading up into this beautiful, beautiful energy here. Almost looks like a paradise, you know? So I feel like what's happening here, because the Hunter card is talking about focused energy, focused intention. And so considering the blessings that are already here, with you being in your feminine energy, with you having time for healing and reflection and, you know, feeling a sense of joy and happiness and potentially meeting somebody on your path that could really kind of open your eyes to experiencing more. And like I said, I was kind of feeling like it may be even somebody who could, for some of you, even potentially turn into something romantic. Okay. But more or less what I'm seeing with this energy here is a lot of balance in your life, to the point where it almost feels like, because of the energies that are here, that this blessing that's here is you being led by your heart. It's almost like, because of this change that's happening for you energetically, almost kind of like this is like a new lease on life. It's like you're experiencing life through the eyes of the Empress, you know, and you see the world in such a different way, you know, with each step that you take moving forward along your path is living with purpose, with intention, without the fear, right? It's kind of like we always think to ourselves like, oh, I would love to do this, but I'm too scared to leave my job. Or I really want to do this, but I'm worried about money. I really want to do this, but I have to wait for the right time. And it's kind of like this energy he feels here, that you feel so much more sure. You feel so much more confident in yourself, more focused, more disciplined, and more or less harmonious, balanced within inside of yourself. That as you move forward along your path, that you're making sure, and also I feel like opening yourself up to opportunities for yourself that do bring a sense of fulfillment, happiness. But it's because of this change that's taking place within you, right? Where you do have that time with the polar bear energy to rest, to meditate, to reflect. Where am I going? What am I doing? Where do I see myself? What career path am I meant to take? What is my soul's purpose? You know, and it's kind of like having those questions answered, being able to find out what the answer is, and then living life with purpose towards the things that do bring you pleasure, because it's kind of like this energy here. It's like you're seeing life in such a very different way. You're allowing your heart to guide you, your intuition to guide you towards whatever path you feel you're being guided to. Instead of thinking, oh, I want to do this, but I can't do that yet, or I got to wait for this. It's kind of like this energy here as this blessing that's helping you to bring about an energy of harmony and balance with inside of you, so that you are doing whatever path you choose to take in your life next year, but that it is done with love. It is done with intention. It is done with focus. It is done with you staying disciplined enough to say this, and anything else that you might see along your path that might be distracting you, that you feel so much more balanced within inside of yourself, that you no longer get thrown off by things or people that are distracting you from what your goal is, which is to experience this, right? And this being something that helps you to connect with the right people, the right friends, the right romantic partners, and to be able to experience not just love, but abundance and everything else that comes with it, by you being in alignment with your own energy. It's no longer being held back. It's being able to explore. It's being able to discover. It's being able to open yourself up to possibilities, because your own energy feels that much more balanced, right? You no longer feel like you're living life on autopilot, where you're just going to work every day and you're not even passionate about it, or you're barely making ends meet, or you're not really seeing your abundance grow in your bank account. It's kind of like this energy here puts you in so much of a better place, or you're letting your heart and your intuition guide you, like I said, with purpose, with intention, and leading you to experience so much more in life. And like I said, I feel like it's more or less because of this change here that there's this powerful transformation that takes place within you. And sometimes, all it is it takes us for us to sometimes to just stop, right? Because you literally have the escape here and the solitude. Sometimes when we feel lost, or we feel like I need guidance, I need direction, I don't know which way to go, sometimes all we need to do is just stop, listen, feel, right? And sometimes it does take that little bit of guidance, maybe with someone else who is knowledgeable. I mean, this could even be you connecting with your own inner mentor, in a sense, like your higher self, and by going on this rest or retreat or this little escape, or you spend that time really figuring things out. Like, why am I here? What am I here to do? And then finally having that moment of clarity, of awakening, and saying, okay, I got it. Okay, so this is really beautiful energy for you, pile number 2. I'm going to leave it here for you guys. I do hope this reading was helpful, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the platypus, this is going to be your reading. And your platypus animal has a really sweet message about it, but I'm going to save it until after I see what these blessings are for you. I did have to pre-shuffle only because I'm having to pull 3 sets of card for each pile. And I tried to do it with during the pulling, or I'm sorry, during the pile, but it was taking too long. So I had to kind of redo it and just make sure that I pulled all the cards. So we're going to go over one at a time. As I told pile 1 and pile 2, I'm hoping that the tarot card that I've shuffled out is a major arcana. If it is not, then we are going to add more cards, more details, so that we can make sure that it is a major blessing that is coming through. Okay, so let's take a look at the first one. We have the 1. The first one is the 1. I don't even know what this card is about. We'll have to look. We have the gateway. Interesting. The 1 and the gateway. The King of Swords. Oh. Well, maybe for some of you, quite literally, this could be meeting the 1. We'll get more information, but why not? You know, we've got the 1 here. We've got joy. We've got a unicorn here, which is something that is very magical. It's very special. It's very unique. So it kind of makes me feel like literally some of you, and I'm going to pull more, but I feel like quite literally, especially for those of you that have been like waiting for your person, like waiting for the 1. Here it is. Here they are. The King of Swords. So maybe for some of you, this could literally be, like I said, your person. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. But the King of Swords does represent justice, fairness, balance, a good sense of humor, very intelligent, very well-spoken person. A person, yeah, with a good sense of humor. A person who's very honest, very disciplined. Okay, so yeah, I want to get a little bit more. I want to look at this, what this is first, because for all the times that I've ever used this deck, I've never seen this card come out. Let's see, that is 30. Where is it at? What is that, 29? 30, okay. So this one says non-duality, one love, unus mundus. It says our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that we are left to savor for a lifetime. The 1 is both the energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense this intimate union. This archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy. Yet when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across all the land. We glimpse ourselves in the vastness of all consciousness and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away, and we are left with what is. The precious knowing that life is a gift, and we are both the giver and receiver of this fortune. So it says when it's in its light aspect, it serves, it loves, it accepts, and it resonates. And I don't really feel it's in a shadow energy because of all the beautiful cards that are here. But when it is shadowy, it says ignores, omits, and excludes. But I'm not getting that from this. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to pull a little bit more cards here. But yeah, that's just kind of maybe a message for some of you where you could like literally be meeting the one. And that being something that does bring about a lot of joy. But I'm feeling for a good majority of you, what I feel like this is, because the King of Swords is also a symbol of higher consciousness. Okay? Higher consciousness. And this joy card, I mean, it looks super psychedelic. It does. So it's kind of like all of these energies, except the King of Swords. These energies here look like very, very spiritual, very, very, especially with this one energy here. You know, it kind of makes me feel like you are super kind of like tapped in here, tuned in. You're experiencing the energy of joy, happiness, fulfillment. I'm also noticing that there's a big sun here with a huge third eye that's open. The gateway and the one. So some of you might even be shifting into higher levels of consciousness. And the King of Swords is the master of the swords suit, which is about your thinking, the way that you think, the way that you speak, the way that you act, the ideas that you have, the decisions that you make are all coming from a place of mastery and higher levels of consciousness. And with this energy of the one, it literally makes me feel like you are in alignment with the divine. Like you might even be with the gateway here. This could even be like some of you having this blessing of having your spiritual gifts. And with the King of Swords, I'm seeing this as you being like a divine channel. Clairvoyance, clairaudience. This to me is this energy of oneness with the universe, with the spirit realm, the ethers, ancestors, guardian angels, you being able to connect with other beings. Literally, you have a gateway here. You know? So it's kind of like you really are pile 3 experiencing like this psychedelic kind of higher consciousness kind of energy here, just like, whoa, like way like high vibrational energy. This is beautiful. So let me get a little bit more, you know, because when we're in alignment with spirit, you know, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your guardian angels, your higher self. This energy of mastery of your mind, your thoughts, which to me is also you letting go of a lot of the conditioning, the beliefs that have kept you limited and very kind of like autopilot, 3D, matrix. And your platypus here, I guess I better say it now. The platypus is about you feeling more confident in yourself. It is you learning how to love yourself exactly as you are. It's about letting go of other people's standards of beauty and tradition and saying and doing things to please others. And it kind of like this energy of a glow up. But I mean, this energy literally feels magical. Literally feels magical. So maybe this is a lot of acceptance for you, right? As you are, which is something that helps you to shift into this energy of oneness, accessing, you know, again, higher levels of consciousness. So let's see, what else, Spirit, about pile number three's blessing? But yes, I'm definitely feeling some of you might have like heightened spiritual gifts, you know, being able to connect with other beings. Like I said, being a divine channel, you might be someone who is able to channel other people's higher self, you know, delivering messages for the collective in some way. Let's see what else. Pile number three's blessing. Pile number three. The world. This is beautiful because the world is the last card, number 21, in the major arcana. And the world is about success. It's about completion. It's about enlightenment. Okay? The tarot in the major arcana starts with the Fool, which is card 0. And the major arcana, which is cards 0 through 21, is all about the Fool's journey through the spiritual path throughout life. And once the Fool gets to the world, this is reaching enlightenment. This is reaching completion. So it's kind of like once we get to this place, we've come full circle. We feel complete. We're at a place of success. We're at a place of enlightenment. So this is truly beautiful. And there's even this little red bow that's tied around it. Let's see what else. Wow. I keep seeing the Queen of Wands. She keeps trying to pop out here. This is a very passionate energy, very creative, very powerful. Okay, let's see. Maybe this is you really being in your power. The Two of Swords. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling more in tune with your intuition here. Very tuned in. This might even be like a, what do you call it? Like an energetic upgrade. This makes me even feel for some of you like changing timelines. Shifting into a higher vibration. Okay. And experiencing joy. That is, I mean, joy is a very high vibrational energy. Which means that when we're coming from this vibration here, we are literally experiencing oneness with the divine. Right? You're opening up a gateway or accessing portal here to no longer being limited by the mind in terms of beliefs and insecurities and fears and conditioning. Okay. All right. So let's look at the next one. Let's put these away. Let's see. Let's see what the second one is. Okay, this one. What did I do? I'll save that one. Okay, let's see. We've got the Vision. Wow. Literally the Vision. Definitely feeling very clairvoyant energy here for you guys. The Vision. Forgiveness. The Five of Wands. And noise. The This makes me feel like you're healing this, whatever this noise is that's bringing about inner conflict for you. There's this release here that's happening. Let's get another one here. Let's see. Because even in this vision card here, this looks like unity. Let's see. What is this blessing here for pile number 3? What is this blessing? I mean, forgiveness is a beautiful thing because this is us releasing things that we're holding on to. The noise, right? And that noise can be something that's bothering us. This Five of Wands is conflict, challenges, strife, the energy of strife. And then we got the Four of Wands. This might even be having to do with like family and friends. The Four of Wands is about balance, harmony, celebration, union. Let's see, what is this blessing here? What is this blessing for pile number 3? The Sun. I feel like the Sun card has come out like every single pile got the Sun. And the Sun is this beautiful, radiant energy of life force and vitality, joy, happiness. It makes me feel like there's some type of balanced energy here that is being restored within you. Being able to clear out this energy of whatever that noise is for you, whether it's your own thoughts, whether it's your environment, whether it's some type of conflict that you have inside, outside. I want to look at the vision here and see what this is, because again, this is another one I haven't seen come out before. It says the dream, the imagined, the revealed. It is said that we are each born with a unique vision, a destiny towards which we are aimed. It is also said that we forget this vision the moment we are born. Wow. Thus, we are sent on a lifelong journey of rediscovery. Ain't that the truth? Such is the elusive nature of the vision. It slips away, yet it guides. It appears in strange dreams and surreal images. I feel like this happens to all of us. Seemingly unattainable and preposterous. When we are connected to the vision, we carry an inspired, enchanted aliveness that others recognize. We trust the world and its synchronicities. We walk through new doors into wondrous opportunities. We all want to be near those with vision. They emit energy more potent than any elixir. When we lose connection to the vision, life becomes dull and exhausting, lacking meaning. Bring back the mystery, bring back the dreams. So when it's in its light energy, it's potent. It's about imagination, synchronicity, and trust. And when it's in its dark or shadow energy, it becomes disconnected from art and dreams, listless and aimless. The dream, the imagined, and the revealed. I feel, this has a lot to do with your purpose, pile 3. Because again, if you're connected in here and you have this beautiful blessing of being in control, mastering your mind, your thoughts, right? Your ideas, your mind is clear. You're connected to your higher self. You're connected to the divine. It's like all of those questions, all the confusion, all the mystery is dissolved. It's kind of like you figure out why you're here, where you're going. And so I feel like this is a big part of it, forgiveness, because this holding on to stuff, conflict, right? The noise drowns out what your vision is because it's distracting, right? If you've got stuff going on with family, with friends, with coworkers, with drama, with arguments, with, family members and friends and romantic partners, it's kind of like all of this stuff takes away from your life force, right? Takes away from you. And sometimes this noise lives in our head, right? In our head, in our mind. It consumes us. And here your mind is clear. And I feel like this here, the forgiveness, is the key. Because for many of you, this can be holding on to anger, resentment, pain, trauma, anything that you're holding on to energetically. And once you're able to forgive and let go, you're free. There's freedom. You freed up space to, again, with this vision card here, remember who you are, why you're here, what your purpose is, what you're here to do. So for many of you, I feel like this blessing here for you is your healing. It's about you feeling that sense of vitality and life force in yourself again, feeling this beautiful celebratory energy because it's like, now you figured it out. Now you understand why you're here, what you're here to do, what your purpose is, so that you can get in alignment with it, right? You see clearly you're in alignment here. And for some of us, this is everything to us. This is what we want. We want to know, okay, why am I here? What am I supposed to do? Right? The lifelong journey of rediscovering, remembering. Do you know how many readings I've done for people? Literally, how many readings I've done for people that ask, what is my purpose? What career am I supposed to have? What am I supposed to do? What am I meant to do? Right? We've all been there. Sometimes I still question that. Like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Right? So, yeah, and I feel like this is something that's becoming clearer for you. And I feel like this is your key here. Is you letting go of the noise, whatever that is symbolic of for you, right? This could even be forgiving other people. It could be forgiving yourself, right? You could be holding on to guilt, shame, humiliation, remorse, regret that is weighing heavily on you, right? That distracts you further and further away from who you are. Okay? So, yeah, I like this. All right, let's see what the last one is. Okay, last one. The Mother. The Mother. Ooh, the High Priestess. Ooh, we have a test here. And a voyage. What is the test? What is the test? How is this a blessing? What is this? Let's see. The Mother archetype, it kind of reminds me of the Empress. I mean, both of these are feminine energies here. Maybe this quite literally is some type of blessing in disguise here, because you have this very spiritual energy here. This is like unity consciousness to me. Your life purpose through your healing and forgiveness. It's kind of like you let go of all the the junk, you know? And you've revealed, in a sense, your authentic self. And then you have the Mother and the High Priestess, which is beautiful energy. You know what's funny, though? Because you have the Mother here, and then you have this, looks like a mother whale, and she's towing her baby. I don't know. This kind of makes me, and this might only be for one of you, okay? I'm just going to say, it might only be for one of you. But those of you that have been really wanting to have your own child, this may be something that is a blessing for you. But I'm also getting here, and I don't know why, but I'm kind of getting, for some of you, it might even be surrogacy, okay? Or even adoption or something like that. Okay, but that is not for everyone. I want to look at this a little bit more. There's a test here. Spirit's testing you. And there's a need for you to trust your intuition. Because the mother energy is kind of, like I said, it's kind of like the Empress. I'm talking my way through this, you guys. This is like the Empress. This is about fertility. It's about creation. It's about manifestation. Your intuition is going to be guiding you towards something. There's going to be a need for you to go within yourself. There's a voyage here, but what is the blessing? You're being tested here. What is this blessing, Spirit? I don't know, maybe some of you quite literally are going to be traveling. What is the blessing? The Knight of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles. I might need to take a second to think about this. First, I want to know what the test is. Spirit's going to be testing you. Maybe how well do you listen to your intuition? Right? Because when you're in this place of, well, maybe this is something that happens after, but I feel like when you're able to release a lot of this energy here and you move into a place of knowing, inner knowing. There's a lot of psychic energy in this pile. A lot of very psychic energy. What is the test here, Spirit? Patience also. Seven of Pentacles is about patience. The Knight of Pentacles is about discipline. How disciplined are you? How well do you listen to your intuition, right? When there's something that you want, something that you wish to create, and the universe says, okay, here you are, and you're like, no, just kidding. I wasn't ready yet. Not yet, Spirit. I'm not ready. I'm still letting my fears hold me back. So the Knight of Pentacles is about us getting organized, disciplined, focused. I'm feeling there's going to be some type of crossroad for you, pile 3. There's going to be some type of crossroad, some type of choice, decision that you're going to have to make here. And you're really going to have to really allow your intuition to guide you. What is this test here? What is the test here for pile number 3? The Three of Swords. Is this a painful lesson? A lesson in healing? Are you healed? The Three of Swords is also about pain, suffering, disappointment, but it's also about healing. Because this feels like this comes after this. Because once you're here, of course you can always be tested. And even if we ascend to higher levels of consciousness, we're human. We still have an ego. We will have those days no matter how spiritual and how much love and light we are. We still have a shadow self. We still have an ego. But the important thing is that we don't revert back into those energies and stay there. Right? That's the problem. Is staying there. It's flowing in and out of it. It's honoring and observing the thoughts and the fears that come in, but not allowing them anymore to affect you. You know? So maybe this is the blessing here. Is the mother, is the feminine energy, is your divinity, is you I feel like really being in connection with your higher self, with your inner knowing. And I feel like it definitely is coming through these tests that are here. And like the Three of Swords, like I said, it is pain, you know, also healing though. So I feel like there could be certain things that you do go through, you know, that do test you. But how well do you trust your path and whatever your vision is? Do you allow this to be something that holds you back? Or do you continue to stay, and I'm seeing the Magician at the bottom, do you continue to stay within this energy here? This one is a puzzle for sure. What is this test here? I'd be interested to see, those of you that read tarot here, what do you make of this? I feel like I'm a little stumped. What is this test here? The Four of Wands. This is celebration. This is harmony. This is balance. Stability. Where is the voyage? You know, like what is the voyage here? I'm seeing Justice at the bottom. Justice is about karmic, the universal laws of karmic balance. Good karma, bad karma. But to me, there's this balance that is taking place, I feel like, also in your life. To me, with all of this that's going on, that's happening, maybe this is you being able to clear karma, clear energy, right? So that you can really shift into this place of really being and living, I feel like, in your purpose here. What is the voyage here? The strength. How strong are you? It's a journey to you being fully in your power, being confident. And strength is about inner strength, courage, confidence, power. And it makes me feel, because the infinity symbol in this strength card is about our connection to the divine. Our connection to spirit. This This whole pile is so spiritual here. A voyage of strength, testing your inner strength. Trusting your intuition. It's a lot of powerful spiritual growth here. I also feel like there's reward here in that with the Seven of Pentacles, sometimes we can get a little bit frustrated, right? With certain things that we invest our time and energy into, and we feel like, okay, the results I want are not here yet, you know? But the Knight of Pentacles is about, even through those times of frustration, for us to trust. Keep going. You will see the fruits of your labor, right? Even during those times when we feel disappointed, things didn't work out as planned. How strong are you? And maybe this is how you get there. By continuing to love yourself and nurture your ideas, that you can fully embody this energy here. Stay in your power, because the Strength card is about us being in control of the ego, not the ego controlling us, because, you know, we want to be able to have a healthy ego, right? One that doesn't keep us stuck in fear, in doubt, in insecurity, in, you know, limiting beliefs like these other cards we're talking about here. This is us being in control, right? Maybe for you, this is a test of your inner strength, your inner power, from taking yourself from a place to pain and suffering, because moving into the energy of oneness and unity consciousness and experiencing joy, if we're stuck in a place of suffering with the ego, we experience life in a very different way, right? We experience life through that pain and feeling like, I have to stay here. I'm not going to get out of this mindset or this mentality. And it's like some of these lessons that we go through are very challenging. A test of our willpower and our determination to say, I'm stronger than this. I'm not going to be defeated by my insecurities and fears and past trauma and past heartache and, you know, being betrayed by someone and all of these things, you know, that we go through in life. And so I feel like this can be a huge blessing for you, in that you are no longer allowing this energy and the test that you have gone through to be something that takes your spirit away, takes your shine away, takes away your divinity, right? You can forgive, you can let go, and you can continue to trust, to move along ahead on your path, knowing that you will get past this, you will move past this, because we can work towards changing our perspective into that King of Swords energy and allow ourselves to experience joy. Allow ourselves to experience happiness and a life that is filled with this energy of the mother, which is love and nurturing. And maybe that is a blessing for you, is living life from a place of love, from a place of connection with others. And by you being able to shift into this energy, the things that you attract and the people that you attract into your life add so much more value, you know? And sometimes going through these things, as much as we're challenged, we're like thinking, how is anything great gonna happen for me? But it's us not losing our faith, not losing ourself through this process, regaining your sense of confidence and peace, and not allowing things outside of yourself to affect your energy or limit your perspective and the way that you kind of move through life. So to me, it's a lot of healing energy that's also happening for you here, I feel like, in this as well. Okay, such a beautiful energy here, you know, because if you're finding your purpose and then finally stepping into experiencing joy, oneness, unity with the divine, with your higher self, but it's not an easy road to get there, right? We are tested. We are tested. And it's frustrating because sometimes we feel like we're going through it blindly. What am I doing? Where am I going? And all we have is that inner navigation, that inner voice inside of us that says, don't give up. Keep the faith. Continue to believe in all that you are genuinely worthy of. That is the blessing, is experiencing love, union with the divine, union with your higher self. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.